Africa Media, yeah. Credible information, TDN TDN Africa Media, yeah. For news and entertainment, TDN gets the latest. TDN Africa Media, yeah. Credible information, TDN TDN Africa Media, yeah. For news and entertainment, TDN gets the latest. TDN Africa Media, yeah.
Good morning and a warm welcome to Salute Talk on TDN Africa Media. Thank you for joining me wherever you watch me from Diaspora Network.
And me not Theophilus Gbenda.
Well, inside the program today, we will look at the press release for the Ministry of Local Government issue out in connection with the mayor-elect, Aki-Sawyer, as he undertake official trip in the United States of America. ECSL don't issue out the public notice on payment of polling staff for the June 24th general election. President Julius Maada Bio meets the ICC Prosecutor in the US. And / President, they attend the 5th International Debates Best Practice Symposium in the United States of America. And I think this is good news. Kisi Bome and Waterloo dump sites for being relocated to Hastings. And as always, we bring you the headlines on the front page of some of the local tabloids.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Diana, for those headlines. Well, just one clarification that President Build already meets with the ICC Prosecutor. So that is it. So the one where the headline say, oh, if the Pago meet the ICC Prosecutor, pap, then arrest them. Not to say Build, he was just there on an invitation. They don't meet, they shake hands, they embrace, and that is it. But we'll talk more about that. So now we'll just go straight to the newspaper headlines, and then from there we'll do your own analysis. So I will start with the SALONE Times newspaper. It's a I should have been the Calabash newspaper actually. Let me just see. Okay, I will start with the Calabash newspaper. It's a former deputy mines minister's luxurious McKinney residence confiscated. This now the COI big comment for this, and then the matter be going to court, and then the court don't finally give ruling for say the property where worth over 3 billion they go to the states. Then you get another one, celebrating 24 years of existence as local commercial bank, 24 years. Then President Bio engages with MCC CEO and addresses SDG summit. NP Sierra Leone's remarkable contributions to nation building recognized and applauded. So that is coming from the Calabash newspaper, and then you get another one. When at the Concord Times newspaper, it said, Chairman, NGC's alliance with SLPP is shaky. that it is coming from, what are they saying, the chairman of the NGC. I hear them again. NGC's alliance with SLPP is shaky. Then appeals courts, COI erred in law, no evidence against lawyer Francis Kaikai. All right, then I take another one. Ministry of Health partners commemorate World Patient Safety Day. Then another one, 2 alleged fraudsters arrested. Then you get accused remanded for Kush. Then of course now you go to Salone Times newspaper, Basic Education Minister speaks on TVET in New York. APC scribe says APC does not accept Bill as president. President Bill indicts USA. Then this one say, AWO supports free quality education. I read that again. AWO, not to AWOLO. AWO, AWWO, supports quality education. And then I'll take another one, definitely. The Salone Compass newspaper. It's a Sierra Leone's political crisis. Bill worsens matters. Another one on the same newspaper say, false narrative. APC supporters blast pauper IGR. I think this is the one on the side where IGR reports say 60% of the people that say the election went the way it should have gone. So, I know say IGR become with so many other projections. I mean, 72% of the people not been saying that the country they go in the wrong direction. I mean, and yet the report says 60% of the people that say the election go as how it for go, and that the results are high for day. So somebody they say, well, this could have been cooked up by IGR. I don't know how true is that. But I'll take another one. On the Voice of Salone, September 11 protest, 33 facing trial. Another one says, Slash Prexy attend debate symposium in Washington, D.C., U.S. Slash Prexy, that's Slash President, attends debate symposium in Washington, D.C. Then APC calls for open negotiation. Sierra Leoneans to protest today in New York. Another one say, hiding under the law, lands minister turns private land to government property. Another one say, former mines minister house to be forfeited to the state, appeal court rules. Then you got the modern series. Mother sentenced to 24 years in prison for throwing newborn baby in a pit toilet. I don't know if that same story will be analyzed the last time, but it's like 24 years imprisonment. So that's not a small thing, it's a big one. It's a big one. Then another one say, our mineral deposits offer significant opportunities for high returns in investment, says Deputy Mines Minister. I get that again. Our mineral deposits offer significant opportunities for high returns in investment. Night Watch says, Bill's endless blunders. Where are Yete and others? You know, say the police we don't confirm say they get a number of people in custody in respect of an alleged coup plot. Since then, we've not had anything. We've not had of them being charged to court. We'll not get further information. So these people now is now asking, where is Yete and others? Then the other one say, APC grassroots frown at 6 months ultimatum. I'll take another one, Independent Observer. Independent Observer say, for throwing child into pit toilet, mother sentenced to 24 years. Appeal court orders former minister to forfeit house in McKinney. Then this other one say, VP Jallo inspect National Stadium. Of course, nobody says some work to go on at the National Stadium for rehabilitate the whole stadium facility. So the VP went there to do a random inspection. ICC, then you go to the GBBI newspaper. ICC Prosecutor praises President Bio's dedication to upholding rule of law. See, these are the, according to the newspaper, now this the prosecutor say, he congratulated President Bio. ICC Prosecutor praises President Bio's dedication to upholding rule of law. So you see, so what is the rule of law? You might want to ask. So take another one, the Drone newspaper. President Bio turns around to woo MCC. That President Bio, the tribal, forget MCC for come to the government in fold in respect of the MCC grant and all they can in the day. So let's wait and see what happens. We hope he succeeds. Toll of airport taxes on travel to and from Freetown. So for enter inside the new airport, they have a toll gate. You have to pay the toll fee before you enter where they come and do. Big money, big money, big money. So Focus 24. Sierra Leoneans suffer SAFU. Dollar increases SAFU. Leone depreciates SAFU. Fuel price increases SAFU. Cost of living rises SAFU. Salary remains the same SAFU. All things are SAFU no more. These are trouble. Trouble. There's another one say, sleepless nights for former mines minister. If they say no go sleep, also they don't suffer for big. They go take it like hand. They say na stolen man, na stolen wealth. Nice yo. The A to Z newspaper. ECOWAS applauds SLP's election security management strategy. Oh, okay, that despite the shooting at the APC party office where Dr. Samoa and so he don't have gone. I don't know if they say not to be policeman to be responsible for that. I don't know. But they say ECOWAS applauds SLP's and Sierra Leone police election security management strategy. President Bio outlines concrete steps to achieving sustainable development goals. The other one say, son kills father for cocoa plantation. This, I don't get this video, I haven't get the video. I think we can use it in the next edition. But I'll be telling you that for say one about a killing papa for cocoa. Cocoa, now it is in the newspaper. So you must not say anything I tell you, don't take it with a pinch of salt. It is factual. Because I go for the facts. Let's say, okay, now let me take another one, perhaps the last one, no, second to last. Freedom Post. Bio accuses US of attempting to incite a coup in Sierra Leone. This is very serious. The power and purpose of American diplomacy in a new era. The impact of corruption on Sierra Leone economy. Then I think the second to last newspaper, the Vindicator newspaper. UBA showcases African foods at UNGA, then a UN General Assembly. UBA showcases African foods. Can you imagine UBA? I thought this should have been done by the local content authority or so, but for the UBA take her up for all showcase African foods.
They have a branch in the US.
Oh no, okay, no. Honestly, it's not talking about Sierra Leone food. It's talking about African foods. So I think you are right. UBA, go ahead. You have my support. Give me support. Minister Suarez visit 5-star food industry Maggi manufacturing factory. Wow, Maggi manufacturing factory. Because now they see the Maggi now when they make that sauce, the sauce is sweet too much. I can tell them, I said, but this sauce, what's in the happen? Who's kind of Maggi use? Anyway, First Lady joins Global Zero Waste Movement. First Lady joins Global Zero Waste Movement. I wish forget the details on this. UNICEF donates millions of dollars worth of equipment to Ministry of Health and Sanitation. Bank of Sierra Leone warns against offshore trading in foreign currencies. Anyway, the last one say, the Times newspaper, UK trained lawyer condemns Bio statement. I think he's talking about the statement of President Bio, the American University of International Service. So then the other one say, UBA introduces tests of Africa's food festival at UNGA, UN General Assembly. Albert Academy class of 80s and 90s undertake painting of school. Wow, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. Another protest awaits Bio in New York. Local commercial bank celebrates 24th anniversary. Diana, what do you think? The people that don't know, what do you think?
Well, I want to talk about the issue of the former deputy minister of Mines and Property, where
they call her Abdul Ignosis
they confiscate, where they don't get to the state.
Yeah.
So this for remind public servants them, especially you will hold the office, the public office, for be very careful, especially with the financial dealings. They talk about asset declaration. Most of them up to now they don't declare their assets.
You mean the current government?
Well, past and present, not all.
Okay.
And I make the public also may they ask, who that they don't declare their assets, they need for make the public.
No, that's not secret.
Why for be secret? Their own public office, let them make people know. Even now they don't tell slide executive will declare their assets. Anti-corruption. Yes, because they receive donor funds. So if they extend that to slide, let them make people know what people account with, you know. So the issue of unexplained wealth, when they don't left office, you know, we gonna know what them we don't get, especially for the deputy minister ignores it. We don't say he live most of his life out of Sierra Leone. Whether we don't acquire some of their resources that they out of Sierra Leone, who knows? But as they don't have all public office where they don't left and they don't make investments in their hometown, after I left office now, they decide to investigate him.
Okay.
And the end result now, the outcome of this thing that they don't lose in property to the state, because for me I was just saying I want to explain wealth.
Okay. Because that is it. That is it. Because the COI found out say this property might have been acquired through, unexplained wealth, just like what you say. And also in one, I understand say even former President Kurma, he hosts na McKinney and he hosts na Godrich. I understand. I don't know if they don't already declare. Why for declare former President Kurma? Well, of course. It was not Godrich. You don't acquire before you be. Yeah, but of
president.
course.
And only that they do renovation.
Yeah, where that renovation,
that property
it take a different shape. No, you don't see the renovation
of.
The renovation, it took the house to a much more standard building where it's like a new one altogether.
So in capacity as president, it cannot afford to do that.
Well, the COI, this is not me, it's the COI, and then it's not me, the COI, they say, they're the chief.
And for me, we don't see in 5 years the buildings that we don't go up to the school.
Well, President Bill said no more commission of inquiry.
We don't see the buildings there where we don't go up Nassau.
Oh, yes, I see, I know. But
right across the country, Kenema, Bo, McKinney, all about these past 5 years.
So it is possible that there's going to be another COI?
Most of the owners there are in government.
Okay. No, I mean,
in government.
If there's a change of
private properties, and also they don't invest into hotels.
Yeah.
All right across the country.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
In these past 5 years.
So it's like tit for tat. So no wonder where this party didn't have power, in order for loss to this other party, because never say, we for loss, we got lucky. So what else you think? Don't you think that about other issues before we go to
the NGC alliance?
Well, yeah, they saw you.
It's shaky.
It's shaky.
The leader of NGC, they were president.
No. Whining and dining. whining and dining. He cannot put a case. He cannot put a case for the NGC. Come on, Kane Yumkela.
Selfishness. This is what we say, selfishness. All you care about yourself.
Well, maybe not true. Maybe not true. Because I understand say.
This is not the first time we don't read this headline.
But I understand say one or two NGC.
And nothing has happened.
No, I understand say one or two NGC people that don't get critical positions.
What are they?
For example, there's one directorate in this climate change. Something where they open a status for Kane Yumkela. They were somebody from NGC. I think somebody else doing other sides and that. So, but the fact of the matter is that
hey, but they appointed them. We need for see
what the NGC they expect, nothing they get so far.
So
they say that they're shaky. So it is the shaky because right now
they deserve whatever.
Kane Yumkela, a main goal now for take over from President Bio.
Well, we hope so.
He's the fittest man for take over from President Bio, and that NGC will not give him the presidency. That the only way possible is to go back to his party.
Well, we hope so. Because we see how Kane Yumkela was badly treated.
Oh, no. If I had a peace mama.
Humiliated. He was humiliated.
They look at
SLPP.
They look at the gate. They say, yeah, you know,
under the watch of President Bio.
I see. Okay.
By then he was not president.
Then he was. The guy is a powerful guy. He's very powerful.
And he thinks
they lock the gate. Can you come and people? And the guy said, "I'm your party office." Bam, I go from NGC.
So you don't
Bam,
see
go back
when they talk about alliance, they talk about working together. Everybody. All they do now, they own interest.
Oh, that's
don't care about the nation at all.
Selfish desire.
So NGC benefits what they want.
So in other words, NGC is in a very sorrowful state right now.
Exactly.
It's very sorrowful state.
In the next election, we're not going to talk about NGC.
I think they're managing them to council opposition. They get to, I think I can't be. I don't know.
They lost all the parliament.
No, parliamentary. They're completely out. No, they're not good. They're not good because they say. Any side where SLPP they go contest, men do not contest. They are with the big one. But they say they went for parliamentary seats. They get to not get them because of the threshold set by the PR system.
Okay.
They're not able to get the threshold. So you see.
So even in their own stronghold in Gambia.
No, they don't have the threshold. Because APC penetrates the two kind of Yumkela in some where they go Madabio point to point, Madabio self able to penetrate the big time. I mean,
no, he lost.
So he lost everything. They don't go put it on climate change. I mean, climate change. Even though there is a ministry for the environment, right? They talk about food security. There's a whole agriculture ministry, Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. Why do we need another directorate na status for those fair space for Kane Yumkela? Why did I make a foreign affairs minister? He would have been a better foreign affairs minister.
You think so?
He would have been a better because you can't compare him to the one they appoint as foreign affairs minister. I mean, we don't get much international, clout as compared to Kane Yumkela given in informal position in the UN, right? So that alone is a very diplomatic position. Being a foreign affairs minister, you have to have diplomacy in your head, right? They can learn now.
So you think he's coming to learn?
No. The
current one.
Oh yeah. Obviously, because he has never been in that domain. He has never been in that domain. Yeah, sure.
So you know much about that?
Oh, he's my man. He's my man. But I know he will catch up. Like recently himself, he gets accident, then he get for flounder.
Don't pass some
months, but it's still recent, right? So he was flown to Germany. Unfortunately, now I see the work out with clutch.
Unfortunately, that's so bad.
Yes.
To sympathize with him.
Yeah, but he's also bluffing. He's also bluffing with the clutch. He's bluffing with it. I see when they introduce her. When they introduce her, when they introduce her, now the president in talk that they are making a university. When they introduce her, now it's up in clutch. So that's bluffing.
Well, anyway,
he's a fine guy, not fine guy. That I know like for you, not fine guy.
Just like the guy's expert.
Oh, yes, trouble.
Anyway, we'll move on. So, Minister of Health and Partners commemorates World Patient Safety Day.
Yes.
What exactly are they commemorating?
That's the safety of patients. Imagine that case. Fine. That one over the talk about this where they bleed, where they go discover the street. Na case, that's not case woman.
Where go born?
We go born. We're not enough for born and the begin die inside belly.
The begin die?
The begin die, of course. We spoke about it the last time. Right? For which 15 medical staff members we are suspended. They say that because they talk say how comes to go find yourself in the street? Right? Because obviously if the home you come out now hospital straight to the go. How comes to go find in the street?
So who
they say that of course they go wash her fine.
They have time to wash her. They don't get themselves for It's so bad. No protection for the people. Now make the people not supposed to do in the street. The language.
Well, unfortunately, you can find them anywhere. You can find mad people everywhere.
Because you take advantage of institutions.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's bad.
You're right. It's unfortunate, but that is it. That is what you have. So anyway,
before we close, why is Yete?
Yete, I don't know. I'm also going to ask a question, but as far as me know, Yete was extradited from Liberia to Sierra Leone, and since then we've not had anything about him or the others, because we were told in the press statement that the police get in the custody 18 people who are being investigated for an alleged coup plot. So we are still waiting for information.
I think they're not overdue now.
And it's a question for the Human Rights Commission.
The police come out and tell whether they don't charge them. They make speculation.
Yeah, so the Human Rights Commission for insist, because even when the lawyers they go for go see them, they were denied. Family members go for go see them, they were denied. So nobody knows where they are, whether it is at the Padema or at somewhere else. I don't know. You understand it? So for me, the last one, where they say the Deputy Minister of Mines, he gonna Turkey for go.
The new Deputy Minister of Mines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Napoleon Kuma. He gonna Turkey for go sell with mining sector. Say SALONE get boku iron ore.
We still get that.
Yes, over 600,000 tons. Ulaka investor. But the thing is that after all these years of mining iron ore, you go to Wutai, you will see complete underdevelopment. So which means the iron ore has been benefiting only those at the top level, not the country, not the community where the mining is taking place.
Yeah, that is most mining communities there.
And you are going now. Why you see now they are going to sell. Now they are going to market the mining sector, and now they don't pull the ban on exploration. So is it a mark of desperation by the government to raise money?
Definitely.
What do you think?
They need money.
They need money? I thought they have it already.
They don't.
They don't?
At all.
I will talk so. How do you know?
If government get money, then that fuel, I think, say that we don't.
You get sense. You get sense, Dada.
But let them be very careful. I think you need to advise them the way they go with this mining business in this country also.
Okay.
Because I remember the last time we go Blama.
Yes, yeah, sure.
What side they do?
Yes.
How you call the mining?
Now gold mining. I mean, without mercury use.
So many use money.
No, don't go for. Now without mercury use.
But we
mercury free.
We see people.
But we saw evidence. We took pictures.
Yes, they were using
mercury live, and the guy didn't even know the.
With their bare hands.
They didn't even know the implication.
Exactly.
They didn't even know the implication. With their bare hands, they were playing with mercury. That's why they put up mercury. Exactly. Dangerous chemical. Anyway, we're going to do a whole study on that. Then let's go to the main issues now. And
okay, so if you just join me, you will listen to Salon Talk on TDN Africa Media. My name is Africa.
And me na Theophilus Gbenda. Honorable.
Okay. So the very first issue is about the mayor-elect. She's the mayor-elect.
Oh, she is. No one can take that away from her, Diana. Can you?
We voted for her.
Right? No one can take that away from her. She is the mayor-elect of the Freetown municipality.
So the Ministry of Local Government gets issued.
They get serious couscous. Then also laugh business so. Serious couscous. Where Creole say couscous? Not trouble.
For me, I'm not going to say that couscous at all.
So let me read the press statement from the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs. But let us give us a small background. Madam Mayor-elect is on the spotlight for undertaking, quote-unquote, official trips to Connecticut and New York in the United States of America. So, accordingly, that trip has been frowned upon on grounds that the mayor-elect not supposed to go on that kind of trip day because she is here to subscribe to the oath of office. And so, because of that, the ministry they really vex to an extent that on the 18th of September 2023, in the year of our Lord, they came out with a press statement, strongly worded statements, very strong worded. It said, the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs has been overwhelmed with calls emanating from concerned citizens over the reaffirmation agreement of relationship between the mayor of New Haven, Connecticut, United States of America, and even Aki-Sawyer, former mayor, now mayor-elect of Freetown City Council of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Former mayor, now mayor-elect. Sierra Leone is a sovereign nation governed by laws, and one of such laws for the operations of councils is the Local Government Act of 2022 or 2022. It is by law that every councillor, which includes the mayor and district chairman, after elections must subscribe to the oath set out in the second schedule of the Local Government Act of 2022. It is therefore inconceivable that the mayor-elect of the Freetown City Council will enter into an agreement into an agreement on behalf of the City Council and by extension the government of Sierra Leone when she did not present herself to subscribe to the oath of office during the inauguration of the Western Region Councils on the 17th of August 2023. Whilst the Ministry of Local Government acknowledges the necessity of reaffirming the relationship between the two cities, New Havens and Freetown City Council, in brackets, the ministry also views this act as misleading and fraudulent. Take note, misleading and fraudulent, and has no place whatsoever in our democracy. Mark the word, democracy. The ministry frowns at such fraudulence and considers such agreement as illegal. The ministry now brings its position for the attention of the citizens of this country. The Sierra Leone ambassador to the United States of America, the mayor of New Havens, Connecticut, United States of America, and the United States of America ambassador to Sierra Leone. 1. That the said agreement between the mayor of Connecticut and the former mayor, now mayor-elect of Freetown City Council, is null and void. That side where they don't go side, they don't council, they say that they will not matter. Null and void, null and void, null and void. Which means you can't even talk about it in Sierra Leone. It is completely null and void.
Who signed this press release?
Hey, wait, no, Timasi Carré.
Do you want to complete?
Carré, man, Carré. You say, I'm not saying the same. I'm just saying that. No. Then, two, that even Aki-Sawyer is not properly seated to enter into any agreement for and on behalf of the Freetown City Council. Because she has not taken the oath. But in this case, she went there as mayor-elect, Makamo. Three, that the Sierra Leone ambassador to the United States contact the mayor of New Haven, Connecticut, on the position of the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs for China, say, that agreement day. Government said they are not do. Then, four, that this act of fraudulence will be investigated to bring out details of the source of funding for this illegal engagement. The ministry reiterates that Sierra Leone is a sovereign nation that has prided itself on the rule of law, and we now cannot afford to do otherwise. We encourage citizens not to take the agreement entered into by the former mayor and mayor-elect of Freetown City Council, Aki-Sawyer, seriously. We should not take it serious. I see it is, say, Information and Communications Unit, Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs. So I will give a just brief analysis, and then Diana will come in for can talk about this very important issue. Right? Very important issue. But first, before I go to the analysis, Diana, I think you like the press statement from the ministry, right?
It's rubbish. It's just garbage. People like to focus on.
It's coming from the Ministry of Local Government.
Nobody signed.
And he says it's garbage. No, somebody signed, but not namely. Somebody signed, but there's no name there.
Who's taking
Let me show you. Let me show you again.
Who signed
there is no.
This is not the criminality with the talk. They're not. Nobody signed it.
No,
I think the person therefore writing it clearly.
You see, we don't see they say somebody signed really, but inside just small signature, but there's no name, no title. Is that the minister signed? Is that the minister afraid for signing?
Boldly printing name, the from the permanent secretary or the PS, whoever.
No, this one, the other the ministers move for signing.
You know, the minister for fame better.
They say Information and Communications Unit. So I think this press release is not and void.
It's not and void. It's fraudulent.
It's fraudulent.
And it's misleading.
It's misleading too.
It's
misleading.
Exactly.
So everything that was supposed to have gone to the mayor is going back to them.
It's going back to them.
Oh my God! But how can you do a press statement without signing it?
Exactly.
That is criminal.
Exactly.
That is criminal. You don't think so?
And you know, it's very irrelevant at this time. You talk about dialogue. You know, the mayor, not the USCC dome, right?
Yeah.
New Haven, now you
New Haven. Not to heaven.
Not to H-A-V-E-N.
No, H-A-V-E-n.
Oh,
heaven, that's selfless.
They know exactly the situation at SALONE.
Now,
they know that the mayor has been re-elected.
Yes.
And they know that, take the oath of office, they have not started.
That is why even the email,
they are well aware.
Yes, even the email when they sent to Madam Aki-Sawyer, they put on the mayor-elect of Freetown City Council. Not a mayor, they said mayor-elect. Because even the best statement they confirm from a mayor and mayor-elect. You can't take that away from her. You see? So it's a complete, you get one word making call. I don't know.
No, with all seriousness.
Yes.
I think this is also the bitterness. This they show that the opposition, you can't work with the opposition. So how you don't this problem between the local government and the mayor of Freetown.
This case shows bitterness.
The past minister. What you call him, man?
This guy, this Nabi Koma brother.
I don't forget his name.
Koma brother, Philip Chotten.
Yes. It's a long-standing issue. Why for continue? Why you not still
minister in the point panel. The point for the mayor.
Could you imagine?
See?
I think they need to allow her for breathe, you know? Let her get her space. She's representing us. The false accusation that they may say they get called on Twitter, people that they call them. Who cares?
No, nobody call them. I lie. They say they are in terms of calls, the lie. Everybody can lie.
It's so unfair. It just shows they cannot work with other people.
So anyway,
because it doesn't belong to their political party.
Anyway. So and the fact of the matter is that whilst the ministry say all what the mayor go do and null and void, this press statement from the ministry is also deemed as null and void because it's not professionally seated. Because they say mayor is not properly seated. So this letter is also not professionally seated because it's not properly signed.
Exactly.
We should know who signed it. Why not the minister signing it? Well, why not? Anyway, the information is that mayor-elect go to Connecticut. Connecticut, a nice place. So now I make the ministry want to know who side the mayor pull the money. To go to Connecticut, it takes money.
The fact that this money not come up from government.
But that is why they want to investigate. They want to know where the money came from.
Because how you know they go do this?
No, they won't know. They won't know.
If for instance, if the sponsor what is concern you now?
Well, they want to know.
This money they come up from government.
They want to know. They want to know.
So if they eventually know, what they go do?
So now, the ministry used this attention for draw the attention of the public for say the mayor-elect don't embark on an illegal engagement because he now subscribed to the oath of office 8. But mind you, the thing is so simple. Had she subscribed to the oath of office, they will still call a mayor-elect. They will call a mayor.
Exactly.
So which means there's nothing wrong with
There's
this.
nothing
There's
wrong.
nothing wrong as far as I'm concerned. I'm an analyst, and you know, not me to be very fair. I'm an analyst, and to the fact of the matter, the fact that she went there as mayor-elect, which is factual, which is true, which is evidential. Even the ministry is repeating it in their press statement 4 or 5 times.
Mayor-elect.
4 or 5 times.
So what is this?
So anyway, so the agreement, the said agreement, mind you, the city of Freetown and Connecticut, their relationship span from 1839 during the Armistice Day and related to the slavery, right? And this agreement, a call for mutual benefits, humanitarian aid, they inside it, where Connecticut for Sierra Leone, medical supplies, where we come from Connecticut, financial support, where we come from Connecticut. So the only thing we SALONE we forgive in return, now rich cultural and educational exchange, which is not even monetary, right? It's not even monetary. So that is it. So it is this agreement, where for being so much thing for SALONE, for the council, now the minister say it has been declared null and void. Null and void. That means we don't want it. We don't want that. We'll take it back.
You said the minister say. You are accused the minister.
Yeah, the minister talking the minister, of course. That the minister, this is coming from him directly. But he's free for sign up. Why?
Free for sign up. It's not mad enough.
The minister himself. Come on. Why not? Why don't you sign it? Right? So, null and void. So the Ministry of Local Government is find out who signed the mayor-elect full money, right? And mind you, Natutino, the mayor does go to Connecticut, now they put press statement. Now the mayor is in the mayor-elect is in New York for the UN General Assembly. So it is possible that another press statement will come out. So what you go do that in what capacity?
In what capacity?
Yeah, but obviously as mayor-elect, they have already made it clear as mayor-elect. You understand? So, in my view, given that she went there as mayor-elect, to my faith, as a Rasta man, I don't see anything wrong with this. And this agreement is non-legally binding. It's like a gentleman's agreement. It's like a gentleman's agreement, right? It's not legally binding for saying a law. It's not a law. So, like I said right now, Madam Mayor is in New York. So, then what do you think?
The fact of the matter that the mayor-elect is in New York, nothing will ever change her. And she's representing us.
Okay.
You know? I think what you want a quality
but for now she is representing herself.
Well, she's representing herself
because she has not been sworn in. Until she is sworn in, she formally becomes our mayor.
By extension,
but for now, she is not our mayor.
By extension, she's representing us. She
just that
she
is the mayor-elect.
Know that they have issue and they're in dialogue with the government. And when they reach a consensus, then things could definitely work for the good.
It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate that we get a situation wherein the APC say we are not going to cooperate with the government. I mean, on governance issues.
Gbenda, if the organizers no want them, then they're not going to invite her.
But the question is, who else could they have invited at the council?
Well, maybe the chief administrator.
But the chief administrator cannot has no authority to go into
he has no authority. But the people know exactly.
He has no authority.
Who they want for
exactly. So, like I said earlier, as far as I am concerned,
nothing absolutely not wrong.
The woman did nothing wrong.
Exactly.
She did not impersonate anyone. She went there as
mayor-elect.
Thank you. God bless you. All right, now go to another issue, Diana, please.
Okay. So we move on, and we wish the mayor-elect well in the undertaking.
I would not wish her well.
We wish her well.
I mean, I would not wish her well.
I wish her well.
Because I see they post some picture, they say go on family trip. Now you say you don't want to collect.
Yes, that was very important. You know, you celebrate your parents them. You know, been together for over 60 years, married, staying together.
Okay.
You know, it means a lot. She went to celebrate her parents.
Okay.
And she also celebrated 31 at the wedding anniversary.
Oh, 31
yesterday with her husband.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
No, they don't tell about you.
They don't tell what you say.
You look young.
If you see her when you married, when you young.
Oh, yeah.
Small picking.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say small picking.
Okay, no, you don't go to the ECS.
Anyway, so the Electoral Commission, Sierra Leone, we give you an update as we only talk about this year.
Yes.
So on Monday, we maintain and say people are not, but payments don't actually start.
Right, I don't know about payments.
Yes, payment has started from the press release.
Okay.
They are paying through local commercial bank.
Okay, they get this.
Press release, SIM couple, two local commercial bank. So payment has started. So you don't go through all the verification, you don't go through the process. They don't say you make sure you phone them on because they therefore that you phone them.
Wait from go off. They call you one time. You don't know. You don't know.
They therefore send the alert and they therefore receive your money.
And if you not pick the call, you
don't cash and through the local commercial branch. Now you area.
And you go to any card.
Yes, you for come.
You go to any card. Otherwise, you don't have a money. And they call you.
And make sure you have a valid ID card.
Wait,
but I think that they all don't go through the verification process.
So now,
so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
You know.
So now, ECS put out a press statement for say verification has been done, has been completed by ECSL and UNDP. We're going to provide the funds for the payment for police staff there will take part in the June 24 general election. And so I was hoping that you will read the press statement so people know exactly what is in there. But it's okay.
Well,
so
go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah. So now those verified, like what Dana say, are going to be paid by Gokel Seed Corpo. But then the question, Diana, is
Gokel Sim Corpo.
Sim. Oh, Sim Corpo. Sim. S-I-M. S-I-M. Okay, that's better. S-I-M. No, I don't get Sim Corpo. Gokel Sim Corpo. S-I-M. Now, what I say is that Gokel Commercial Bank is not everywhere across the country. So why the need for use readily available money transfer systems like Orange Money and Afri Money, where we make it much more easy for people there? Because even now you have to go collect the money, either I go get a commercial bank or they go get commercial outlets then, which are not present across the country. So why you go get commercial bank? We're so limited in the outreach to some parts of the country.
Well,
why use local commercial bank and not all that money?
They will not take that into consideration.
No, but it's better. It's going to disadvantage some
people. They will not
people.
take that into consideration, and I sure say they go find other ways how they go settle that.
Okay, well,
but for fast forward is that the good thing is that payment. They don't go
because
people don't begin using them. So let's read.
They have not started
the public is hereby informed that the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone and the United Nations Development Program completed verification of polling staff who presented themselves on 4 September 2023.
Okay.
A significant number of polling staff have been verified in all 16 districts across the country and have started payments through Wokel Simcopo. Polling staff that have been verified are advised to keep their phones switched on as they will be notified through SME on the availability of their payments by the Wokel Commercial Bank.
So that's why I say payment has not been done yet. But go ahead.
No, they don't start.
Go ahead. This is English. The English is clear.
It will be so. You
the English is clear.
Since each time when the issue until now, it has started.
Well, I don't know. We need to confirm Ghana. We need to confirm. We are journalists. Let's confirm it. Because I spoke to people who have not received their monies yet.
Oh, okay.
So the English is clear.
The English say
in the last sentence you'll pay what?
You make sure you phone it off or receive the message.
Yes.
Where you will go through, you receive your payment.
Yes. But so now that last line, Ghana, because we have to inform the public correctly.
Okay.
So
let me read this again. A significant number of polling staff have been verified in all 16 districts.
Okay.
Across the country and have started payments through Wokel Simcopo. So you see, they say they have started payments through Wokel Simcopo. Polling staff that have been verified and are advised to keep their phones switched on as they will be notified through SMS on the availability of their payment by Wokel Commercial Bank.
Okay, right. Okay, so we have to go to Mostabande.
Upon receipt of the SMS, polling staff are to go to any Wokel Commercial Bank facility available in the district or Wokel Simcopo cash out points.
You don't see?
They get cash out points to receive their payments.
Bitua.
Polling staff are advised to take along their ID card used for verification. So the ID card when they use for verification, they should take it along with them.
Okay, what the last paragraph, please?
The Wokel Commercial Bank will soon set up cash out points in districts where these facilities are not readily available.
You see my point?
Well, so they know that this is the situation, so they will.
So why don't you use readily available money transfer schemes? Orange money, African money that are all over the country.
Well, they are using bank transfer, take this money back to money, orange money, Aki-Sawyer money. It's going to be a lot.
I think that thinking that Aki-Sawyer and Orange will make plenty money from the transfer. Because any transfer, Aki-Sawyer they make big money. So if
they are banking with Wokel Commercial Bank, why can't they do their transaction with Wokel Commercial Bank?
No, but it's about the people receiving their monies.
So they have made provision for them how they will receive their money.
They are going to set up. You don't even know when they're going to set up those structures.
Well, I would hope that it will be. They don't say urgent, so they will.
And the people that are desperately in need of their monies.
Why they not go all along the Norway? So the money don't come out.
From June, July, August, September, 3 months, almost 3 months.
Payment term is 38. They've still to wait.
It is a shame that we are talking about payments up to now. It's a shame. It's a shame.
So
it's a shame.
This patient, they continue.
It's a shame.
Eventually, they will have their money.
All right, no problem.
That's the
so let's go to the other issue, Ghana. Let's go to the other issue. But it's a shame.
So
it's a big
I think you said You're knowledgeable about the meeting with the prosecutor.
Oh yeah, no.
With President.
The president nine tweet.
Oh, 9 tweet.
Yes.
Who's that tweet?
The president.
Which president?
Honorable Dr. Julius.
Okay. What is it that they follow on Twitter handle?
No, it's Oliver.
Okay.
No, I don't go there. I don't go. I'm not on the Twitter page.
Oh.
I don't have to. And of course, my man Tijan.
So what did
will take the necessary action. It will take the necessary action for showing pictures of the president and the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court. Earlier today, that is President Bill tweeting. Earlier today, Earlier today, I received the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, Mr. Karim Khan, Kessie, to discuss Sierra Leone's leadership at the ICC and our tenure as a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. Prosecutor Karim Khan called for the excellent partnership between Sierra Leone and the ICC to be strengthened. Called for the excellent partnership between Sierra Leone and the ICC to be strengthened. That lady party business. Let me tighten them up properly. Let me tighten up 5-1. This includes calling on Sierra Leone to assume leadership of the African members of the United Nations Security Council on accountability and ICC matters. Accountability. You see, Prosecutor Khan noted that Sierra Leone has many things to be proud of, including its commitment to the rule of law. To the rule of law, Diana. During the meeting, I reiterated, I am talking about that as
so
a President Bill. No, President Bill, Tijan go show the pictures them where you see the president here in the ICC. Now so they shake hand. Then they shake the hand. You know? You see, can you imagine? The ICC but even give President Bill, they say that small black thing. I don't know what is inside there. But a kind of international diplomatic pulse. I don't know what is there. Maybe it's, I don't know what is there. You see President Bill, they laugh. You see? Our president is smiling. You know? So that is it. And then I go on. He said, during the meeting, then President Bill also, I reiterated Sierra Leone's commitment to promoting accountability and human rights, during the meeting, I reiterated Sierra Leone's commitment to protecting accountability and human rights protection during our tenure at the Security Council. I also emphasized, that President Bill speaking, I also emphasized my government's readiness to continue our leadership role in supporting the effectiveness of the ICC and it continues to operate. Sorry, let me read that again. I also emphasized my government's readiness to continue our leadership role in supporting the effectiveness of the ICC as it continues to operate within its mandate and with constituency. Finally, I expressed our readiness to work with the ICC during our tenure at the Security Council to advance priorities to help build a just, safe, and secure world. Hello, Diana, are you there? What can you say?
This
is our president.
This is what President Bill said. Well, it looked like now a very meeting event.
Okay.
You know, so we take time for waiting.
Yeah.
Until we and
you're
move
right.
forward.
That's it.
So now the president of our president.
That's true. Our president.
Sierra Leone Association of Journalists is in the US.
The Gastaman.
Yes.
Is the Gastaman?
Yes. So he's on an official.
And you're very proud of him.
Sure.
I'm also 100% proud of him.
Yes.
Just that I'm not just like the way where
we're not talking about this. Is attending the 5th international debates. Best practice symposium in Washington.
So you're forcing me to stick to the issue.
Yes. This is what
you like monk pass me.
5th International Debate Best Practice Symposium in Washington. I don't know what you think about this.
You like monk pass me.
I understand say it's a project funded by the National Democratic Initiative.
Yes, the trip was supported by NDI, National Democratic.
So they know what kind of investigator we can.
So well, that is why. See now, the government say even slide declaration of asset. Now when you come slide executive member, I forget you. They declare you for declare your assets. So when you left, we will go check if you be lost.
You know, but anyway, we are happy that our president is representing us. You know, in that kind of high.
Oh yes. So the president of the Association of Journalists, SLAJ, of which me and Diana belong, the only association we belong to, professional association. Our president, Ahmad Sahid Nasrallah, they can call him for short, the monk, has departed. Oh, they can call also teacher Lemp. Then a teacher will do like a fast. Am I get sense? It gets sense. 9 column. It gets sense. Am I get sense? I mean, you know, when he speaks, you know, it is like president speaking. I mean, you know. So he departed to Washington, D.C., in no less a place than the United States of America. For go attend the 5th International Debate Best Practices Symposium from the 20th today to the 22nd of September 2023. The symposium jointly organized by Debates International, the Commission on Presidential Debates, and National Democratic Institute brings together new and long-standing members of the Debates International Network from all corners of the globe to share the latest experiences in organizing and producing candidate debates, including common challenges and solutions. In addition, the sharing of his experience in all the discussions, in addition to sharing his experience in all the discussions, the SLAJ president will participate as a commentator in the specific panel on building a debate culture, experiences with non-election debates, along with other panelists from the Gambia, Malawi, Honduras, and Mexico. Nasrallah, that they're talking about our president, is attending the event as the chairman of the National Political Debate Committee, NPDC, in Sierra Leone. This is a great opportunity to share the experience of the National Political Debate Committee in organizing presidential and non-candidate debates and learn from organizations in other parts of the world as we strive to build a culture of debate and issue-based dialogue in our body politic in Sierra Leone, quoting Ahmed Nasrallah. The trip is sponsored by National Democratic Institute, and the SLAJ president is expected back home in about a month's time. That will get for go welcome. Because I can see where some brother can, the people will go welcome. So we say for go welcome president.
Exactly.
What do you think?
Well, we'll not get that culture.
No, business daddy. Yeah.
But what's in that look there? Welcome. President the can. We don't say it don't go the can. And when Kai must can't do it back. How things go. So very quickly, we just get a very last issue. We wish the president well. You know, a good that it go there. Maybe I don't know if he will still be president for the next election. You put her in a better position. You know?
No, only 2 terms. They don't do 1 term.
Yeah, so unfortunately, they not all debates this past election. Some candidates they refuse for take part, you know, and they live in the mayor.
And mainly the SFP candidates who are not ready for debate because Gentle in talk a play. It's not mixed video.
Anyway, let's go. No names calling here. No names calling.
It's just out.
So we have a final issue, just very quick. Bome and Waterloo dump sites to be relocated. It's an eyesore. This Bome, Kisi, when they pass the, oh my God.
That's why they smoke.
Smell. That's smoking.
It's shameful.
It's shameful. So
they look Waterloo. Sallallahu Muhammad. If you see that, they don't kind of the street. Dog, they go there, human beings, I said they go for eating. But not the boss and they look, when they put on that side, some man was suffer. So man, all the life that the box and they survive.
But that's not about people as survival. You know, because again, sanitation issue will not take too much important. Will not take too much important as SALONE.
Okay, that's good.
The country is sold off.
So anyway, this is not a World Bank funded project. You know, the government cannot do it itself. So that where President Bio, where he go for this American University of International Studies, that is so. It says SALONE don't need aid anymore. It says SALONE don't need aid. It's not just the mindset of the people there for change. SALONE don't need aid. But most of the development activities are donor funded. So how can they say we don't need aid? President Bio, he said, for just slip of tongue. No, not a slip of tongue. It came from him. No, it's okay. So the World Bank is supporting the project for the relocation of the Kisibome and Waterloo dump site direct to Hastings. So this now they say best practice to manage waste segregation, recycling of waste, and all that things. They are the best practice because now you're not going to go again. You go see the dirty kuro one. Then they recycle them, right? Then the segregator. If now solid waste, it goes so. Other waste them, it goes so. I say it well. They do the recycling and all of that. So like we say, the Kisibome and Waterloo dump sites do not become eyesore to we, and it's a shame to we guess them when they come, they see, right? So they do studies now for see how best they can enhance effective chemical and waste management. And when I say chemical and waste management, it includes all chemicals when they come into the country, including mercury. Right? And so, as far as we are concerned, it don't tell what they agree about the relocation of these dump sites. So, we say it is a wait and see matter. It's a wait and see matter.
Yes.
What do you say, man?
Well, for me, and I'm really happy that the World Bank decided for the project. Because honestly, Waterloo and Kisibome, the smell. You're not able for workers, even if you inside vehicle. You therefore make sure that the vehicle they move fast, that you go pass through the place, especially in the Bome, because it's so horrible. You know, it's really good for take her out of their places there because now the main road. There's no way you can pass there and not notice them. They don't notice them. People that don't build houses, they're right around the Bome.
Oh yes.
We're not good for their health. And
then they burn the dirty on the daily basis.
So when they go Hastings, they make sure say houses are not very close to that place.
In fact, some people already around there, they didn't even open the windows then.
Oh my God! But why did they go there? Now they go meet the Bome. The Bome don't exist for how long?
Wallahi.
How people that they say this what's problem, this wahala, the dollar business, so that there is any side that they go below. They won't be like and have the Bome now safe.
So imagine, say the World Bank will intervene, Dana.
Do not forget more. Who's the government for think about that day?
So you mean government think about that? So you mean it's a World Bank initiative? Because I feel to say a government initiative, but
well, I don't have an idea about it. I don't have an idea about it.
It has to be initiated for the World Bank.
But maybe they don't do a proposal and send it to the World Bank.
I believe so.
No, maybe we'll just need to investigate more.
I believe so. But what do you mean say that? The only concern, after those dump sites would have been cleared, may they not allow one Lebanese or one Fulaman or one Maligoma for go by day. May they transform them into public entities. Right? We need Boku skills training centers for youth man within the streets and make those kids training centers free of cost. And after the youth man graduate, give them job or give them working tools.
Almost all after the dump sites, all the land away.
Oh yes, okay.
It's owned by
I don't begin say people that don't begin putting already.
Oh, okay. Anyway, no.
So let me stop there.
Let us end here.
Let me stop there.
Let us end here. And that amount is going into a particular pocket, an individual's pocket.
No, in the back pocket too.
Yeah, the back pocket.
Which means when we go to the back pocket, you can't see it anymore.
Now make the guy there say that money if you go to that
No. I said, well, you don't know, let's say again. So better that, low hole
See if you have that popped out under that table.
If you say enters that portfolio, you don't know. What are you doing? Where that in? Yes, you go know. You go down with the Israel.
That's all we're trying to the end of the program today. Salon talk on TDN Africa Media. Me the director say tata.
And me that Theophilus Gbenda the join Diana for say tata, but what for say thank you very much to the CEO for TDN Africa Media. We're based in the United States of America, of course. We technical man, but Tijan, not forgetting the man where to do all the runnings, so make sure say all things go fine, René Karim. So till then, till Friday, we want to say bye-bye. Stay fixed, which we always like, we post, subscribe, and share. That is what we are asking you to do. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Goodbye.